Boxing Truth here, back with another video. Make sure to smash that like button, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I got a request to do a prediction on this fight. A boxing better that's been subscribed to me for a while. So this one's for you, man. This one's for you. Alright, Liam Smith against Magomed Kurbanov, Russian prospect, contender/contender, rising in the rankings of the WBA and WBO straps. This is an important fight for his career as he faces a former champion, former WBO king in Liam Smith, looking to get back to championship status, knocking on the door, still rated number 2 by the WBO, thanks to those connections within the WBO. And he's looking to solidify his position, gaining closer to the number 1 ranking, mandatory slots for the WBO. We'll have to get past Tim Tszyu. Good luck with that. But he has to first worry about Kurbanov, who is the A side in this fight. The fight is in Russia, where it's going to be held. Kurbanov is undefeated, 21-0, 13 KOs. Watched a few fights of his. Honestly, there's nothing special about this guy. Decent fighter, decent boxing skills, has a shoulder roll type style defensively, likes to counter, likes to roll your punches and counter with his. Decent size for the division, but there's nothing special about him. He doesn't have great defense, doesn't have great speed, doesn't have great power, but he can fight a little bit, and he's rising in the rankings, and this is going to be his big step-up fight against a former champion who is still not in his absolute prime. He's 32 years old, Liam Smith, but you know, he's been at the top. He's fought the superior competition, and it's a dead even money fight. I mean, the odds are -115 either way, and I feel it's correctly priced. Maybe Kurbanov could be a slight favorite, but looking at the resumes, you know, there's a big contrast of experience. Smith is the more seasoned guy. He's the more experienced guy. He's been in real fights. He's been tested. He's been thrown into the deep water. However, he's 32 and he's coming off an almost 2-year layoff. And he's fighting in the guy's hometown or home country. So the odds say it's a dead even fight because of this. Smith is the superior, has a superior resume, has the more experience, he's more seasoned. But Kurbanov is the younger, fresher guy. He's the undefeated guy, and he's fighting in his home country. So this is a risky play because Kurbanov might not be that good, or just maybe not that good enough at this stage to beat a inactive Smith, who is still somewhat dangerous in the division. Because he's a tough guy, he's rugged, he can take a punch, and he gave a good account of himself in his losses, despite getting beat up against Jaime Munguia and against Canelo Alvarez. But you know, he's tough, he comes forward. But Kurbanov is the more athletic fighter, he's the better boxer, but he's gonna get tested in this fight. I don't see a knockout either way. I think Smith is a stronger guy, more physical guy, but he's slower and he's coming off inactivity and he's going to be on the road. So I'm not going to bet on this fight because it can go either way. Smith might just be too seasoned for him, too experienced. Because if you look at Kurbanov's record, he hasn't been in no real fights, man. Aging Majelenko, Chop Warren Diego Chavez, who was a welterweight. I mean, what real fights he's had? None. Not really. So it's a risky play, but if I had to bet on this fight, I would bet on the home guy because it's going to be in his country, it's going to be in Russia, and most likely this is going to go to the scorecards. So I see Kurbanov getting tested, not looking the part, not wowing any fans, not looking extraordinary, but I expect a close, controversial decision to go Kurbanov's way if I had to bet on this fight. But it is a risky play. Smith, he knows this is his last shot. He won't get many more opportunities if he loses this fight. He's still rated number 2 by the WBO, so he's going to come fit. I expect him to come fit, ready, and wanting to win this fight. But he's going to be the road warrior. He will be up against it politically, since this kid is the younger, fresher guy and rising in the ranks, and he's the A side in the fight. So, interesting fight. Smith is taking a chance. It's pretty much an eliminator. Both guys are rated within the top 5 of the WBO. The winner will move on to bigger and better things. The loser will have to go back to the drawing board, or maybe even consider retirement. If Kurbanov can't beat Liam Smith at this stage, he's going nowhere in the boxing game. Absolutely nowhere. That's no disrespect to him, but you know, you're 25, you're 21-0, you're the younger, fresher guy. Everything is in your favor. It's on your home floor, home ring. So if you can't pull it off, even in a controversial fashion, Kurbanov ain't going nowhere. But to be honest, I don't see anything special about him. But maybe he has enough youth, enough speed to beat and outpoint an inactive Liam Smith. So I think Kurbanov wins the fight by decision. Smith will fight like hell for this fight, though. I mean, it's a risky play. I wouldn't bet on this fight, but if I had to bet, I would pick Kurbanov by decision. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this fight, who you got. This is Boxing Truth. I'm out.